Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tania, and if you're stopping by for the first time, welcome. And if you're not stopping by for the first time, thank you so much for your support. Today's video will be one of my what fits in my newest bag, because I have two new bags. Actually, I have three. There's a third one I haven't shown you yet. Anyway, so I thought I would share with you what fits in my Karl Lagerfeld Agyness small flat bag. So this is one I shared recently, and I will link that video below and probably put a card here too. And I thought I would show you what fits in this. This is the Karl Lagerfeld Agyness, and it's an interesting spelling. It's A-G-Y-N-E-S-S. Small flat bag. There is another one that is slightly larger, and this one here is not leather. Unfortunately, these are a vegan leather, and having said that, it's actually quite soft, and it feels supple, and it feels slightly velvety. You know, that sort of nice, smooth, I don't know if it's because of the print or what, but so far I've been using it for a good week, and it's actually held up really, really well. And when I say using it for a week, I mean using it every day. So this is what the bag looks like up close. As you can see, instead of having Chanel written, it's got Lagerfeld, because, well, I mean, you know, it's Mr. Chanel in a way. Then we have Paris. We've got the Eiffel Tower. You've got there the Champs-Élysées. Isn't it? What's that called? The oh my God, I've forgotten what it's called. Oh, what's it called? Oh my God, I forgot what it's called. Anyway, I'll put the name here. I can't remember what it's called. I was going to say Arc de Triomphe. Is that Arc de Triomphe? Shit. Yeah? Oh my God. Anyway, it's got here across the back more Karl, more Eiffel Tower, more of that one, more Karl Lagerfeld, Karl, and on the sides, same thing. So it pretty much is the same thing. We've got a heart here, and we've got more of the gold print. Now this, I don't know if it's necessarily painted on, but it's supposed to look like it's already, you know, chipping away in some way. So if you look at Karl here, you know, there's nothing perfect about it. It's got little dots everywhere. When I first saw it on the website online, I thought, oh, is that imperfect? You know, the print, is that like coming away? But it's just the way it's been done. So it's got this beautiful sort of partial metal and leather chain, and then it's got this longer vegan leather section here. Now this chain, I must admit, has been a little bit frustrating because there's no swivel here. It's fixed, and because there's no swivel, sometimes when you put it on, if it's not positioned correctly, nice and straight both ways, it twists and it gets awkward. So I have to make a conscious effort to check it, you know, but that's okay. I suppose, look, if I really wanted to, I could probably take it to a cobbler, have this taken off, add like a little swivel function, and then attach a separate hook to that. Maybe get one of those you know, those Louis Vuitton look-alike clasps. I could probably do that if I wanted to. Do I want to? I don't know. I'm just worried that this is going to break, and anyway. So that's that. Now, the front of the bag has this gold clasp. Mine is a little bit damaged across here because when Border Patrol opened it, they must have dropped it and they damaged it, unfortunately. Anyway, it does have Karl Lagerfeld printed there across the front and Paris underneath, and there's like a nice little border that goes around. Now, I must admit, this does sound cheap. You know, it's can you hear it? It's that cheapy plasticky metal. It is metal. Yeah, it is metal, but it's just the cheaper one. Opening up, you have the same, you know, pleather inside, and this is what it looks like because this is currently what I'm carrying. So let me share with you what fits in here and basically how I put things in it. So first thing here is my phone case. There's no phone in it because I'm actually using it to record, but that's the size of the case. When the phone does not have this case around it, it's a little bit smaller, but this is a great case. The brand on this is D brand. If you can see that logo there in the middle, D brand, there it is, and it's got that robotic looking thing as the logo. This saved me this morning because I went for a big fall. I had to go to rugby match through my school and work and so on. And it was raining, hailing. I slipped. I went for a nice long sixer. All my left side hurts. Anyway, this saved my phone. So that's the first thing in there. Then I have also the Empreinte Clay, the Louis Vuitton, which I've shown you before. I love this piece. I love this piece. I'm so glad I bought it. Then I am carrying here my key holder. And this is that old one that I've shown you before. And I'm using this deliberately because I have 2 sets of keys in here, plus my key fobs, my car fob. So it's a bit chunky, and these won't fit in my Louis Vuitton key holder. Then in there is a lip product, a mask, and a pen. That's the inside of the bag. Empty. You will see here on the fabric, if you can, lots of little silhouettes and heads of Karl Lagerfeld. Also here there is the plaque that says, it's all just the same vegan leather, Karl Lagerfeld Paris there. And then on this side there is one slip pocket, which I don't really put anything into it. One thing I've noticed is that when I'm putting things into my bag quickly, if I'm not conscious, sometimes when I put things in, slide them in towards the front, they will sort of catch in that pocket and they might sort of push down the pocket. But other than that, it's a relatively easy bag to use, I must admit. This works quite well. Sometimes if it's loose or if there's not much in the bag, it can rattle and have that sort of tinny sound. Now the back pocket is functional, it's useful, but it doesn't hold my phone in this case. So my phone is a Samsung S20 Plus, and because of the case I can't get it in. I could force it, but that would mean, I don't know what it would mean. It would mean just forcing it. It wouldn't be great, I think. So yeah, I'd be stretching it out. Yeah, no. I'd be stretching it out, which is a shame. But I can put the phone in here without the cover. So that's an option. And there are times when we have to do that. You know, as much as we need the covers, these things take up room. Okay, so let's try another orientation of what could fit in this bag. So on my lap, slipping off my lap, I have lip balm, gum, pen, and a lip product. So that can slide in there all the way down the bottom like that. Then I will add, let's try the mini pochette. Now at the moment the mini pochette is not in use, as in it's not fully stuffed, but I have some stuffing in it. So I'll pop that in there like that. My key holder, and I will use this one because that's the one I will be using for quite some time. So I could probably position it that way, sticking up. I've got my mask, and I've got here a card holder. So that's my little Coach one, which has got the zip function across the top there like that, and the card slots at the back. That slips in. And then finally would be my phone. Now I could cheat, and if I put it in this way where the space is, then this would sit in it so it looks like it fits, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be authentic as much as I can, and I'm going to position it so that the opening here, like the open side, is facing out. And a bit tight. And yes, it does up. Look, it's full. It's full. You know, I'm not going to worry about stretching this because it's not a $3,000 bag. But look, it's functional. You can make do. If you were going somewhere safe, and let's say you wanted to have a little bit more wiggle room in here, you could always put your card holder in the back pocket like that because it's relatively snug. So this, of course, would be close to your side. If I go back to my actual emprunt clay, I'll pop that in here in front of the mini pochette like that. And then the phone, again, I'll do the same thing as I did earlier. Put the sort of the open side to the front of the bag. This is more snug, and that's because the emprunt clay is full and this is not going to fit. So that's this. The phone would not fit with these contents. So that's that. Let me take out the mini pochette, and instead let me use the Chanel O case. So that one can slip in there. And again, my O case does not have much in it. It's just got stuffing in it, to be honest. Then we can use, just say, a card holder. That will definitely give you more room. So that's what that looks like. And then you have the phone, and again, I'll put the open side to the front like that, and that does up nice. So my understanding is that this is pretty much the equivalent of a Chanel rectangular mini, but just to be thorough, again, using the Chanel O case and the Emprunt clay, pop that in there like that, push that down, and then the phone, same way with that sort of open side facing out, and this does fit like that. So there's a few options there for you guys. This is a cute little bag. Look, I don't know how the print will hold up while I wear it crossbody or on the shoulder, rubbing against me. I don't know. Look, I enjoy this bag. There are a few of these. There's a slightly larger one with a different type of print and so on. But this is a beautiful little bag to have as a little, you know, touch of the Chanel graffiti bag. So I'm actually glad that I bought this. It's a cute little bag. So let me know what you think, guys. Do you have any Karl Lagerfeld bags? This is the first Lagerfeld bag I have. I've been looking at his line for quite some time. At one stage I nearly bought a tote. But anyway, I look forward to reading your comments, and if you haven't already subscribed, I invite you to do so. I'd love to have you with me. So take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Ciao. Yep.
The recipe says 1 cup of almond meal and 1 cup of and 1 cup of all-purpose flour.
Okay, I've got almond meal in the cupboard up the top, in a bag.
Do I use 2 cups of plain flour?
No, you can use the almond meal. That'll give it a nice flavor.
What almond meal?
Almond meal is in the pantry at the top shelf, and it's I think it's called an organic flour bag. It's up there. It's on the top shelf. You'll see it. Okay.
It's a lot. So which tin do I use?
There's a couple of tins either under the oven or above.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Use the oil spray and then should be right.
Mm-hmm.
So I invite you to do so. And I hope you become a regular member of my Tan fam. Take that out. That's cringy. That is cringy. I welcome you to do so. I'd love to.